Hey everybody, Tim Bartz here, your Ford video guy with a video on the Bronco, the Ford Bronco, the Easy Lift soft top. So if you're like me, maybe one of the first things that you added to your cloth top were these struts, right? For the cloth top to be able to go up, you added these struts in here. Well, what's the great thing about IAG is that they take care of and they will always make sure that you're covered. So if there's anything that goes wrong with your IAG product, always contact IAG and they will help you out. So they sent me replacement struts to mine because mine were getting a little worn and they weren't going up. And I got mine early on. So we're talking 2022 calendar year. So we've had them about 2 years now. Just a little over 2 years or somewhere around there, and they went ahead and sent me new ones for this, so that's really nice that they did that. But I want to do a video on this to show you how you would reinstall those. So if you need to take these out and reinstall them. So I've already done this left side because I want to make sure I was doing it right, and I'm going to show you on the right side what you need to do if you need to take that off. It's actually not too difficult. You just need to make sure you do a couple things. So you'll see right here on this, there is a little groove right here. That is for your screwdriver to go in there, and then you pull it out and it releases it, so then you can pull this off of the little ball that's back there. I don't know the technical terms of all this stuff, but I will tell you this, it's a lot easier if you take the outside windows out of your cloth top for this. Now I do have also the easy release, because the IAG actually does recommend you do one side first, like just pop this side, but since I have the IAG easy, the quick release, you can't really do that. So the other thing you want to do is get something that you can put around the strut to keep it in tension here, or keep it, down, so that way it doesn't pop on you when you get it off of there. So you could do it without it. You'd pop it off, then it's gonna like shoot out at you. So I'm just using this little strap right here. You can use a ratchet, anything like that. You just wrap it around both ends. So wrap around there, and make sure it stays right there. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna pull this out. Now you do wanna make sure that if you do use that you can still access that. Now I will tell you the bottom one is actually more difficult to access, because you can see you almost have to go inside, and I do have these bags here. But I was able to get it to work with the bags in the way, but I did the top side first. So we're gonna grab the screwdriver and go ahead and do that. So I don't know if I can do this one-handed, but so you can see right there is what that's at. Actually, I'm gonna zoom in just a little bit. There you go. And then we're gonna put the screwdriver in there, and you can kind of see when you pull out, it kind of gives you some tension. So, oops. Let's try this again. So pull that out. Okay, I may not be able to do that one-handed, but put it down in there. Yep, I'm gonna need to use my hand, so there we go. So you're gonna pull it out like that and then pop it off. So let me go ahead and do that. Now you can see I kind of actually pulled it out a little bit too much, because I pulled it out and it wasn't coming out, but it was because the strap actually got stuck up around that. So that's the ball you're coming off of. So now we got to do the same thing down here. I probably won't record this, but kind of get the idea on that, and then you can kind of put it back in. The other one, you just snaps into place, pretty nice and easy. All right, I got the old one off, and now I went ahead and put the new one on down here. So it just snaps into place. Now the hard part is getting this one, because it's so much longer. So you're gonna have to lift that top up to get to it. So we gotta release it. And actually I did all that without releasing it, which there's your flaw. I always tell you, I always do things, I will always mess up on doing things, including this. So you can see we need a little bit, we need that to go up. So you kind of gotta hold. That's why I can't do this one-handed. You gotta hold this down with one hand, and then you want to extend this up as far as you can go up to fit this into place. So there you have it. Those are in place. Nice and easy, and not really too difficult. You just make sure you have the right tools in place. So some sort of strap that you can use to keep that tension on this. to keep that compressed down as much as you can. And then know that you put the screwdriver on each end, you put the screwdriver in there and pull out, and then they just pop right off. So just got to do that to both ends. And then make sure when you're putting it back in that you, it's always easier if you actually have this latched, or I mean unlatched, I'm sorry, released, so that way this top can go up as far as it can, because this is going to come to you fully extended, so you're going to need that extra room. So you're going to want to have this back so that that top can go up as high as you can to get it back into there. So not too difficult. Again, just got to have a strap in place, a screwdriver, and you should be able to do it real easy. So if you do get the replacement struts, there's how it's done.